Yo, what's happening, everybody? In here in the office today, all by myself, alone on lockdown, shooting some videos, creating some ads, plotting, scheming, editing, doing important stuff for myself, and staying safe. We're all in this coronavirus pandemic lockdown right now, so there's not much we could do, and it just got me thinking about the difference between like the entrepreneurial mindset and the business owner mindset. And just wanted to wrap a little bit about this. What's kind of, this is definitely my perspective, and we all are open to have our own perspective. But check this out. One thing I know for sure is that, I almost feel like I was cursed with having this entrepreneurial mindset because in my mind, like giving up is not an option. Right? Surrendering, backing down is not an option, right? Playing by the rules, yes, is a must. You have to be ethical and you have to be legit and you have to do all that stuff. But at the same time, there's just no quit in my blood, right? So I know that with all of the new regulations we're under right now and all of the stuff that's happening in the world, there's a lot of people who are just kind of sitting back right now like, man, what am I going to do next? What is going to happen? And, to be quite honest, nobody knows what's going to happen. Like we could be literally on lockdown for 2 more weeks. It could be 2 more months. It could be another year. We just never really know how long we're all going to be on lockdown. So I'm just spending some time thinking about, what can I do to position myself to stay ahead of the game, right? Regardless if I'm locked down and I can't leave the house or anything like that. What can I do to position myself, compared to the business owner who just says, well, business is shut down for now. We don't know how long it's going to be. It could be, a month. It could be whenever the president says we're free again. None of us really know, but I don't think that it's a wise decision to just sit back and just be told to just don't do anything. Stay home or stay in your house, right? Again, play by the rules, play fair, but at the same time, when you have this, when you have that entrepreneurial mind, right? There's just no giving up, And I think that, a couple of weeks ago or a month ago when the economy was great, what I'm saying, and everybody was booming and business is wonderful and unemployment's so low, like the rules were different then. Right? There was a lot more flexibility. There was a lot more freedom. There was a lot more room to do things. And now that the rules have changed, now that we're under different guidelines, now that we're in a different time, we have to figure out what are the new rules and how can we play by the new rules, right? Because if we don't, what's going to happen is there's going to be so many businesses that are going to fold, right? I'm already seeing it. There's businesses right now that are posting and it's in the newspaper like, we're shutting down. The coronavirus has taken away our business. And I'm like, damn it, man, that doesn't have to happen. Like this doesn't have to be the end for people. It's going to be the end if you don't force yourself to adapt, to play by the new rules, to find the new opportunities, and to succeed in the new climate that we're in the world, right? You don't want to give up. Like quitting is not an option, right? I guess for some it is, right? For me, it's not. And I know that, so I run 2 small businesses, nothing big, nothing glamorous, nothing, very small, but I'm like, regardless of what happens, what restrictions, what rules, what regulations come down, I have to be able to figure out what can I do to adapt to the new rules, play by the rules, and then figure out the new opportunities and ways to succeed in order to survive, right? And I think that's what it comes down to. And I know there's a lot of us that live in different worlds and are in different spaces and have different types of businesses, right? But we all have the ability to learn some new skills, right? To plan, prepare, and strategize, because this thing could be a week, a month, or a year. We never really know. But I think that if you have it in your mind and you're a full, true-blooded entrepreneur, again, right? I'm starting to think that I was cursed with it. My wife and I, we watched The Greatest Showman the other night, and I was like, yeah, like that dude, he's got, he thinks like me. And I'm looking at her while we're watching it, and she's like, man, like. And I'm like, is this a blessing or a curse? I don't really know, but I know it is what it is. But I think that, I just don't have quit in my blood. It's not going to happen. So I think that no matter what happens, regardless of how long we're on lockdown, regardless of how long we're on restrictions where we can't leave or like, And I'm sure that as the government opens back up and as the economy opens back up, like it's not just going to be a flick of a switch and like, bam, now everyone's just back out. Business is booming all over again. It's probably going to be a very slow process. And I just want to do everything I can to position myself to succeed because, there's something that, and again, like most of y'all know, I literally just quit my full-time job where I worked from home, the cakewalk job, right? Loved it. It was good. Work from home. Like it doesn't get any easier than that. But I quit that job 2 months ago on February 14th. What is today? 2 months ago today, I quit that job. And now I find myself running 2 small businesses, right? On lockdown, coronavirus. No one in the world could have expected, I could have never even imagined to be right here, right? But I still think that that was the perfect time for me to quit my job because I had thought about it for so long and wanted to do it and building up these, the side projects I had going on. And I just was tired of not being able to focus my energy on one thing, right? And now that I'm able to do that, right, focus my energy on one thing, I just feel so much better about it, So I just know that regardless of the times that we're in or regardless of what's going on, there's no quit in my blood. The hustle doesn't quit, right? I think that there's going to be a lot of businesses that do struggle. And I think the key opportunity right now, folks, is to be able to utilize technology. Right? You have to be able to take the tools, the phones and the skills and the social platforms that everyone is on and be able to create some form of engagement with people through the social platforms. Right? I read a statistic the other day that, social media is up 46% right now. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Everyone's at home. No one has anything else to do, right? But all these businesses who are just sitting back waiting on the government to come help us or bail them, I'm saying? Like, that's stupid, right? I think if a business fails during this time, like that's the business's fault. And, and if you want to position yourself to succeed, you must be able to adapt to the new rules, play by the rules, find the opportunities, and succeed at any cost, right? And I think that's the difference between the entrepreneurial mindset and the business owner mindset, right? I know a lot of business owners who are just that, a business owner, right? They don't have that entrepreneurial mind, right? They have those self-imposed limitations. They have those the ability to just shut down and cave in, right? The entrepreneurs out here are like, what's next? What can we do to survive? How can we succeed? And those are the folks that are going to be out here grinding no matter what, that regardless of what happens with the government or the economy or any of that stuff, COVID-19, like, we're going to succeed no matter what. There's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be bumps in the road. But I'm telling you what, like I said, the hustle doesn't quit. I just wanted to hop on here, man, and just kind of talk for a minute because, like, I've literally been in the office all day by myself, editing videos, shooting videos, creating ads, and I'm like, good God, I need to get out of my own head for a second. So I just wanted to talk for a few, about to hop on another call here in a little bit. So I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Don't quit. Don't give up. Like, it's 2020, right? A month ago, 2 months ago, we would have said the best times are still ahead of us. And that's the damn truth. The best times are still ahead of us. This little setback that we're on right now, this is temporary, right? This is temporary. This is not going to last forever. So you still have to find something to be excited about. You still have to position yourself to succeed. And you still have to take advantage of every opportunity that comes your way, because if you don't, right, you may find yourself living with regret, and that's the worst thing you could possibly do. So hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Done.